Hi.
Hey, Cece.
Hi, Cece.
Yeah, I think I do look like I'm still like a little under the weather.
You look good. You look good.
Okay. Look, this is dead hair, y'all. Dead hair.
Well,
I did take a shower today, so that's a good thing.
Oh, that's a plus.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, Cece. Cece, what's the weather like in Texas? Cheer us up, please. And look, I ain't been on this laptop in so long. It's talking about it's sunny and 73 degrees. Now you know that's a lie.
Girl, I have my phone weather channel on a different state because I was trying to see what the weather was in this particular state. Was getting off of work one day, and I think it was like Wednesday or Thursday. And I wanted to see what the weather was before I went out the door. And it said like 67. I was like, ooh. Then I remembered I had it on the wrong state.
You got your face
right. It was like 27.
48, cold and rainy. You know what? I'll take your 48 over my 19.
That part. That part. I think it was yesterday. It was like a feels like of 9 or something. Or maybe it was the day before. I was like, I'm sick of this.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, it's 39 here right now. What it feels like of 30.
Let me see, because I know it's not that warm here. I know it's not. Weather up here now is 43 degrees.
David?
Feels like 34. That's a lie. David. Hey. Listening from the tree. The tree. So I had wanted to print some cards on the Cricut. Really just get the Cricut to cut the cardstock for me. And then I was going on my regular printer, the grandkids are here, get the print pictures of the grandkids on each card.
Okay.
But like I said, it's been so long. I don't know what I'm doing on this computer anymore. This what happened.
I feel like since you shared the photo from the meeting, we should probably, for those who haven't heard, that we spent, well, some of Thanksgiving, not the actual day, with Tia, but Liddy B came in for Thanksgiving to Ohio, and Tia came in Friday night, Saturday
morning.
Listen, it was the same thing for Liddy. Liddy got here like we could say Wednesday night, early Thursday morning. It was like between that midnight, 1 o'clock hour, I think, for both of them when they came in. And that picture from the thumbnail is from us being together over the holiday.
What I didn't notice until after the fact, but it was like you were with Miracle. Liddy was with Naya and Joycey, and I was with Mimi. And I know we didn't even plan it like that.
And it was not planned. I noticed it too.
I was like, oh. Then I showed one of my friends at work, and I was like, who belonged to who? And they were like, well, we know Mimi. But they said you and Naya and Miracle and Liddy. And I was like, no, I see Gina all over Miracle. I see Gina all over.
You know what's funny is that, thank you, Cece. David said, what's my skin care routine or what I'm doing to the skin? Nothing. I don't know why. And first of all, I don't even feel that good. I don't know if I sound nasally to you guys or not. I actually feel better now. But I was telling Tia, I've been in the bed all day. I came home sick yesterday. Not, I wouldn't say sick. I came home not feeling well. So I was in the bed all day yesterday. I came home about 9 from work. I only was there a couple hours. I was like, I can't do it. I didn't feel well. So I came home, took some medicine, got in the bed, slept, took more medicine.
So you really didn't feel well if you left work that early.
That's I was like, y'all know if I listen. I was like, I can't do it.
Because we gonna push through.
Yeah, usually I did my timesheets and that's it. My people's timesheets, and I was like, I'm done. My boss came in to tell me something. He was like, I had on, this is how bad it was. I had on 2 outfits. I had on a pair of leggings and a sweatpants, a shirt, a long sleeve shirt, and a sweatshirt. And I had my hat on that Liddy brought me. The whole time I was at work. Because I was cold. I was having chills.
CC said we don't leave no coins on the table. I know that's right.
I ain't leave no coins though. It's funny because the lady who do our payroll emailed me and she was like, did you want me to change your time for today for since you left early? Because I'm salaried, so I don't get paid hourly. But I do take PT if I don't work at least 5. I think it's 5 hours. I think 5 hours you get your, you don't have to worry about it. You're under your salary requirement. I was like, girl, if y'all take that PT off, I got like a bazillion hours of PT. You think I care? I won't even notice it.
That part.
And then she went home early. I had texted her because I was like, why'd you email me instead of texting me? And she's like, girl, I went home shortly after you, because she didn't feel well. She told me when I was leaving, she didn't feel well. And so she's like, I'll deal with it on Monday. I was like, yeah, because I don't know why you emailed me.
Yeah.
When you could easily text me. Where's Liddy B? She's probably, Liddy, last time I did talk to her tonight, and she was going to be doing hair. So she could be doing hair.
Okay. She
had a client coming over.
Lydia don't like to even look at my text messages. So I'm joking, y'all.
First of all, it ain't Tia's text messages. It's a group chat. And the only people who talk in it on the regular is her and I. And then Lydia will come in a week later talking about something we done talked about a week ago.
Yep. That's what I said today when I left that message. I was like, Lydia, I know you ain't even gonna act like you see this message.
And she didn't. She probably ain't. She probably has not seen it. But yeah. So no, I haven't done anything. I think that because I have noticed the change. I think some of that is just stress release.
Yeah.
I think a huge part of that is I am in a much more peaceful space in my life. And I think that's the majority of it.
And that peace is priceless.
It's priceless. I'm not giving it up again in my life. Ever.
It's priceless.
It is. And y'all, we have such a, y'all know, listen, first of all, we done been together 3 times this year. 3 times this year. And it's always a great time. And this one was different because it was the kids involved.
We had the kids.
So I was just so like, I don't know if the honored is the word I want to use, but I just felt some kind of way that Mimi wanted to come, that Naya and Joycey wanted to come. Like, not just the adults wanted to come and spend some time. They wanted to come and they enjoyed themselves. Y'all, one thing.
Mimi tried to get in on the girls' trip. And I was, no.
Yes. They enjoyed themselves. Let me tell you something about Tia and Mimi. They do not smile a lot. Okay? When I tell you Mimi, we got Mimi on camera smiling so much.
You did. I saw it.
I loved it. It was just such a good time. It always is. Every time I know y'all sick of hearing it because every time I say it, but it's always such a good time.
Get used to it because we already
We
like.
the cool adults.
I've already been like, Gina, when is the next one? Don't just give me a day. I will make something work.
Listen, it's always a good time. Always, y'all.
It is.
I don't know if we the cool adults, but they did enjoy themselves, and that was a good thing.
Yeah.
I really like that for them. But they had a good time hanging. And I'm gonna tell you, at my house, if you're a guest in my house, you're not a guest in my house.
How many?
I don't have guests. If people are invited to come to my house, you better figure it out. I will give you a little bit of where some things are, and outside of that, you better figure it out.
Mm-hmm. That's the first thing you said when we got there. Maybe you ain't no guest. Girl, make yourself at home.
This is where I keep the drinks. And then, because I have a mini fridge where I keep the drinks. And then outside that, you got the kitchen, whatever. If we don't have stuff that's like, oh, you can't have this because it's such and such as, no, we don't do that here.
I think it was Saturday night. You were asleep. And Mimi was like, Mom, can I have a snack? I said, what did Gina say? You better go get it.
You better go get it.
Just put it back.
Listen, because I'm going to tell you, somebody who ain't going to make themselves a stranger in this house is Liddy B.
A stranger at anybody's house, period. You can't even take her to the store.
Liddy B in everything. She be in everything. She cracked me up when she came out my room with my robe on. I was like, girl. She was like, it's cold here. I don't know why I didn't feel like it was cold. I'm usually always cold.
Tia, the plates are on what side of the cabinet? Are at Gina's
girl.
Gina had plates sitting out, so I didn't have to get in the cabinet for the plates. And she had 2 plates. They were sorted. They were separated.
Yes. I usually use the I have the foam ones, and I use the ones with the sections for the holiday. Hey fam. And then there's plates in the cabinet. Trust me, Lydia knows found everything, the coffee mugs, the glasses, the everything, because
Lydia cook.
She be figuring it right. She be figuring out. She called me at the nail shop talking about I'm making breakfast and I'm gonna need you to stop at the store. Uh-oh, you got money in the chat.
Thank you. Thank you.
But yeah. It was a good time though, y'all. So yes, Lydia did cook. She did.
I didn't.
This is the thing though. They cook. Tia cooks. Liddy cook. And I'm like, if Thanksgiving happens again, Liddy better bring her behind here early and help cook.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm getting too old.
Especially when I knew you were cooking, but I guess I just figured like you wasn't cooking. And when I saw the video, especially the turkey, I was like, oh, Gina was cooking.
I went round and round about what I was going to do as far as a turkey. I considered doing like a honey baked turkey or doing the Cajun turkey at Popeyes. I've never had either because I don't eat turkey. But then I was like, the cheap in me is like, girl, you could buy a turkey for like a third of what you're gonna pay them folks to do this quote unquote turkey that they gonna do. But I was like, it'd be the work of it, because I have a specific thing that I do when it comes to turkey. And Lydia, actually, that's how I ended up talking to her today. She was bringing up that turkey again because she's like, I don't know how I'm gonna make this turkey. And if it don't turn out right, I'm gonna be so mad. Because she thought that turkey was everything. Bless you.
Thank you.
She thought it was everything. But I do, and I told her I can't take credit. My cousin is who showed me how he did it. And I've been doing it that way ever since. He does a brine. He brines it for at least 24 hours. You can do it for longer. And that helps it stay really juicy during the cooking process. And then you just cook it low and slow. Yeah. But you season it very well. It's not over seasoned, but it's seasoned very well. I stuff it with onion and celery and rosemary and thyme. And it's just all the things. And it's good. Good. But yeah. But next year, I told her I'd do the turkey again, but she would have to help with some other things. And I know that she's going to make me do the dressing. Did that tell you what Naya told her?
Nuh-uh.
So they were ranting about the dressing. And of course, you know, most people are like, I don't know the difference between dressing and stuffing. I'm like, dressing is not bread and stuffing usually is. Dressing is cornbread. And so Naya was talking about how good it was, and it was the best dressing she ever had. And Lydia was like, better than mine. She was like, Mom, I like yours. It's good. But this one is better. But she was like, for her, it was the difference in the two. Lydia does stuffing, and I do dressing. Oh. So she was like, she prefers a dressing.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, it's a matter of preference.
I had told, because I don't make dressing. I've tried and I don't like how it came out. I made your recipe last year and I told you, I think I did something wrong because it came out gummy. Then I called myself fixing it and I was just like, throw the whole thing away. I'm not doing this.
Mm-hmm.
And this year my mom walked me through hers. And I feel like this was the best attempt yet. Only thing was, because I remember I told you I thought I should have put foil over it and then took the foil off because the center of it didn't feel done. She said she doesn't put foil on hers, but she said I probably added too much broth. And I was like, I added almost 2 quarts. And she was like, yeah, that was too much broth. And I was like, oh, okay. I was like, you told me to make sure it was juicy. She was like, not that juicy.
Right. You do want to make sure of that because it is going to suck it.
And see, I remember that. And I was like, well.
Bread. But, yeah, you don't want it too wet. And I do cover mine. I cover mine for like the first 40 minutes or so, and then I uncover it and let it brown and the edges get nice and brown. So I do cover mine, but you know, everybody has their way.
I felt really, really good about it, and I was like, I'll definitely be making it again. Like this, not gonna be just forget it because I just ruined the whole thing.
That's what it takes. About it. That's what it takes. I have been making dressing. The first time I made it was when I moved out on my own. That was when I found out that the turkey comes with the neck and the innards inside of it. And that was before I was very about like dealing with that. And it was like, ew, like what? What? My mom like, girl, if you don't grab that stuff up.
I know that's right.
What? But so that would have been, I think, let me see, Destiny was, so that would have been like 97 is when I moved out on my own. Okay. I didn't get the recipe down to my liking, because my liking was my mom's dressing. And I never felt like I came close. She always said she liked mine, but I liked hers. Mine just didn't touch it. Mine didn't touch hers until like 2010 or 11. That's how long it took me to get it to a point where I could replicate it every year after to my liking. That's a long time. So don't give up on it. It takes time. And we're picky because we're used to a taste of that somebody else did. And And the thing is, when people cook, I know my people, when they cook, there's no measurements to give you. Just like your mom said, you just want to make sure it's nice and, juicy, but you don't know what that means.
I don't know her.
She does when she's making it because she can eyeball it. She can eyeball when the texture is the way she wants it to be.
Mm-hmm.
It's not an easy thing to teach other people. That's why you just got to keep trying until you get it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I felt really good about it. So I'll definitely be making it. I was like, and I think the thing is, I need to make it more than a couple times a year. I know for my mom, she only makes it in the winter. And what she usually does is she'll make it up and then freeze the stuff, and then just thaw it and put it in there. So she doesn't make it a lot. But I was like, I feel like I'm gonna keep doing it until I get to where it wants, which I'm fine with because I love dressing.
Yep. I only do it the one time a year. Thanksgiving is it.
Really?
I don't really eat the heavy stuff like that. That's why I send all that stuff with Liddy. Like, girl, take this food. We're not gonna eat. We're not gonna eat it. And I've been like that for a long time with Thanksgiving food. So, yeah, I send it either with Destiny or whoever will take it. Like,
no, nothing is Thanksgiving or holiday oriented. Like I'll do. Well, I will say the only thing is when I fry turkey. I don't do a turkey anymore in the oven, but I will fry it. Only reason is I got that big fryer and I'm not pulling that thing out just because. And when it's out, it stays out for a couple of months. Like we're going to keep using it. That's the only thing. But like if I'll do smothered turkey or macaroni and cheese. Like I'll do all that stuff throughout the year. So if I can get this dressing down, I will be making it constantly. I'm ready. I'm here for it.
Yeah, I only do it the one time, and that's it. My brother called me like it probably was like Tuesday or so, asking me excuse me, if I had my mom's sweet potato pie recipe, and I'm like, no, I don't. Actually, I didn't get it from her. I think I made it a few times when she was living and she walked me through it. But when she passed, my great aunt, I made her sit down and show me how to make it because that's where my mom got the recipe from. And I really don't. I don't know. I really don't eat that as much either, so I don't even try to make them. But he was telling me he made some dressing and he put cream of mushroom soup or cream of something soup in it. I was like, oh no, I don't do that, sweetie. I don't know where you got that from.
That's what my mom had me do.
I don't put that in mine.
She was like, get this can of cream of chicken soup and put half in it. She said, don't put the whole thing in. It's gonna be mushy.
I never have put it in there. I use broth. Hey, God's Desire. I use broth and then my trio, and I saute my trio in a stick of butter. I throw all that in a bowl. I let it cool off though. I throw it in the bowl, put the broth in there. The broth is cool as well. You don't want your broth hot because that's what's making it gummy.
And see, so that's what I did with yours.
Yeah, you want it
like
cool.
I said, I tried to fix it. I don't know what I did, Gina.
Yeah, but I don't add cream of mushroom. Then I season it. That's all I do after that. Just season it up, sage and or poultry seasoning, salt, pepper, garlic powder, some Tony's, something like that. Taste it because it's something that you can, like some dishes I won't taste as I'm cooking, like if they have egg in it or something.
Yeah.
But if it's like just milk, cheese, like my mac and cheese or my dressing, because there's nothing in it to me that's raw, you have to taste it to make sure it's right. Actually, I had Liddy taste it before I baked it to make sure she liked the flavor.
So I put egg in my macaroni and cheese. I don't eat macaroni and cheese, but I put egg in it and Mimi had her book. So while I was making it, she was writing down everything, how I was doing it.
Mhm.
And I was like, it's done when like you kind of separate and look down at the bottom, and that mixture, because it's like egg and condensed milk, that mixture is done.
Mhm.
So I had her checking it. And I was like, okay, Mimi, go check it. And she was like, nope, it's not done yet. So I waited like another 20 minutes or something, and I went and checked it myself. When I say that crust on that macaroni and cheese was so dark, was so black. At first I tried to like mix it in. I ended up peel it off the burnt cheese and giving it to Kodak. And I was like, Mimi, you burnt it. She said, but it wasn't done. I said, Mimi, I should not have
First of all, was it burnt or was it just really dark? Because there's a difference. And the crust, when the cheese does that, it is delicious. I don't know why you're throwing it away and feeding it to the dog. You're doing a lot.
It was not brown. It was okay. I was about to say it was not brown. It was black, but it was probably like dark brown.
You were doing,
and like I said, I tried to mix it. I tried. I was like,
you ain't even got to do that. Do you know that people be wanting that part of the mac and cheese?
No, I wouldn't, because I don't like mac and cheese.
You don't,
Gina.
The people who do like it.
No, I wouldn't know that.
But I do a custard in mine as well. I do the eggs with the milk and whip it together and pour it over. Yeah, I do that. Yeah.
I'm sitting up here. See, Cricket just be taking too long sometimes.
I haven't turned that Cricket on since we went to the. Actually, I didn't turn it on again. When we was at the Airbnb.
That's why I'm not bringing nothing, because we're not doing it.
All we did is crochet and drawer planners.
That's why I was like, I'm always gonna have my planner with me, and it ain't gonna take nothing but a second to grab some yarn and a needle.
Mm-hmm.
No, I'm sitting up here. Finally found. I just want the Cricut to cut the card for me, and I finally found it. Got ready to do it. Got my paper on here, and Cricut talking about $1.99. No, ma'am. No, Miss Cricut. I'm not paying for that. No, thank you. So,
what you making?
I'm just trying to make a couple cards.
Oh, you did tell me that.
Just a couple cards. Really, I just wanted Cricut to cut it. I'm gonna do everything else, but I was like, Cricut, just round those edges. Just cut it for me. That's what you for.
Mm-hmm. I need to see if I have, which I'm pretty sure I do. I got a Christmas card today from Ro. And she didn't put no return on there. And I'm like, you think you slick. I think I already have her address though.
She did it on purpose.
Everything people send me, I keep their envelope with their address on it.
I got boxes over here, everything. So I'm like, I'm gonna need your address one day. And yes, I could just put it in a
I did do that too. I have it in the book. It's actually in my it's in my room. I did transfer all of the addresses. That's where I need to look. I did transfer them all into a book.
Her address might be in our chat though, because I had said I was going to send her some stickers.
I have Cece's address. So everybody who sends me stuff and I keep their address when I do my Christmas cards, they all get a Christmas card. And I should be doing them like now, but I haven't done them yet. My head hurts, girl. It went away for a minute, but now it's starting. It's like sinus pressure.
You're doing too much. You need to go to bed, Gina. Drink you some tea and go to bed.
All I've been doing is sleeping. It feels like I wake up and I doze off, and I wake up and I doze off. I was trying to watch what is that? Deadpool, the one with Wolverine. They just be, I love the Marvel stuff, but ever since what's the name passed, the guy who created it, they're not the same.
We watched it on the way home from Ohio, actually. I did not realize that it was on Disney Plus already.
It is. Mm-hmm.
So we watched it on the way home from Ohio, and actually it was the exact like right minutes and everything.
So what did you think? Because I didn't finish it yet.
I thought it was good. Mind you, I was driving, but I do remember like laughing out loud a couple times.
Well, Deadpool is gonna be funny.
Mm-hmm.
He's just gonna be funny. Because I made it to where him and Wolverine got into a fight. So Wolverine said some mean stuff to him, and he was like, "Oh, you don't have nothing to say now," basically. Because all Deadpool does is talk.
Right.
And so he's just looking at him, and he's like, "I'm gonna fight you now." And Wolverine starts laughing like, "Oh, really?" And he just hauls off and hits him and bloodies his nose. So now they're in a car fight, and they both are invincible. These are both superheroes that you
cannot kill. I'm like, really, y'all? Really? I do remember thinking like, you're not hurting each other, so
they tore that man up. That's all they did is tore that man to shreds. And that's where I made it to. And I was like, I don't know, but I don't know. It really wasn't doing it for me.
I will agree. I felt like, and it wasn't, I don't think it was necessarily Stan Lee, but it could all with timing and everything. But I felt like after they did Endgame, like, this the direction we going? I don't like this. I don't like it.
Basically,
the way it was.
It's a money-making franchise, and they wanted to keep making the money. Stan passed like either right before Endgame or right after it.
Yeah.
So everything they did after that, I was like,
yeah.
I think the only thing I like the one with the Asian guy, the one with the rings. The dad had the rings.
Yep.
Made him invincible.
I will say I did like that.
It was kind of funny. It was kind of cute, I guess you could say. And I don't know, after that, because I didn't like the whole thing they did with what is her name? The one with the red hair, the one who was the strongest X-Men before they found out about
like WandaVision.
I didn't
like. I did like WandaVision. I did not like the Doctor Strange Wanda. That I didn't like the second Doctor Strange.
The second Doctor Strange.
I love the first Doctor Strange movie, but that second one, I was like,
the second one was so low budget. First of all, when I seen the thing that they were fighting, that little creature, I was like, now listen, did y'all go back to the Godzilla and King Kong days? Like, what are we doing? Like, it was so low budget.
It was horrible. And then it seemed like just everything after that, I was just like, I don't even want to watch it. I don't even look forward to it anymore.
That's exactly how I've been feeling about it. And then for them to have segments in this Deadpool where they're trying to bring back, like they're trying to time travel, but you don't have all the people there to even make it make sense.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, yeah, no. Because they did the thing where he was in Stark's office, but he was talking to
Happy.
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm like, y'all stop. Y'all stop. But yeah.
I'm like, you already broke it. You can't fix it. Just go do something else.
That part. They're not gonna put the quality that Stan was doing in those movies. He probably he had nothing to lose. He was blowing big budgets on the X-Men movies, on the the Avengers stuff, all of it. Like he was just blowing the budget, especially on the Avengers.
Mm-hmm. Okay, I think I might have found one. I'm just checking to make sure it's free before I even get started doing all this stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Looks like it. If I do all this and it's not, close the whole computer now. I'm done.
I was surprised when you said you were going live. I'm like, wait, what?
Well, I knew I wanted to get in here in the craft room to do this stuff. And I was just kind of sitting here. I needed to clean up because I ain't been in here in a while. And I was like, I'm going to be in here anyways. I might as well just turn on the camera. Since I'm obviously not editing no videos that I have on my phone or doing anything else. I'm just doing stuff. So I might as well just turn on the camera, which I did. But I did have to tell the grandkids, I was like, all right, y'all. Like, y'all have had every weekend. I need you to give me a break. I need you to let me do what I'm going to do. Because it's for you. I'm like, I'm doing this stuff for y'all. So let me do what I'm going to do. And then when I get done with everything, then I'll have you come up. And then, because we're going to decorate cards and stuff. Have you come up and we can do the cards. But I need to print them. I need to get them ready and stuff. So
I like that. I used to do that stuff with Miracle and her cousins when they were little. We would do some for Halloween, for Thanksgiving, for Christmas. Yeah. Those were the three that I usually always did.
Mm-hmm.
And I had to get creative every time. Like, what are we going to do this time?
That's what I was like, because I was like, okay, I'll go buy some. I'm like, I don't want to buy any. Then I was like, I'll just buy some blank ones. And I was like, or I can make my own blank ones. I got cardstock. I got all that stuff. Then I was like, ooh, I could put their pictures on them.
Mm-hmm.
Each one of them. I was like, you smart. You smart.
Yeah.
See,
so how are you guys in the chat? How are you guys doing? I'll be live tomorrow evening, actually, about 5. That's the Mindset Sunday that I've been doing.
So tomorrow is Marcus's birthday, soul day.
Yeah.
So this is all for him. So I know we got stuff planned for him all throughout the day.
Mm-hmm.
So you probably will not see or hear from me.
That's all right.
I can't give details because he was already trying to get in here. Come on, just let me lay on the floor. What are you? No. No. So he's probably watching.
Mm-hmm.
No. So I can't tell you what we got planned.
That's all right. I'll hear about it afterward.
Yes, ma'am. If I can think in advance, maybe I can get some pictures and do a little short or something.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not. But
listen, he deserves a good day. I know when we were there, y'all, Marcus is so hospitable. He was taking care of us. He was like, nah, y'all go park Tia's car. Y'all ride in my car. And I'll take y'all where y'all want to go. I'm like, you want to go to the stuff we want to do? We going to the craft store? We going to the... He was like, yeah. And did.
Hey, broke. Yeah, he went to Joann's with me. We went and got something to eat. And we had one of the kids. And I was like, well, Joann's is right here. You can just stay in the car. He's like, I'll go.
Listen.
Okay.
He had us full. Was paying for our lunch and paying for stuff, and then he did what did he do? Did he do crab? A crab boil?
Seafood boil.
Mm-hmm.
We love some seafood boil around here.
He did a seafood boil. I was like, y'all gonna have us spoiled. We ain't gonna want to go home.
He said multiple times. He was like, why don't you just have them come here? Then just come here. No. No, I ain't going.
Listen. Listen. Mm-mm. How you doing, broke? Yeah, my body is starting to.
I told you go to bed.
It's okay. I feel it though. I can feel like yes. Mm-hmm. I was like, girl, what you doing?
I ended up pulling up Cricket on my phone because I figure it'll be a lot faster than my laptop. And I don't know why both laptops run so slow as far as the connection. And I'm right here by the internet. A couple of weeks ago, they upgraded the system and we needed to do weekend testing. And when I tell you, I wasn't able to get on. I think I tried for like a half hour and I was not able to get on. It was just so slow. And I'm like, only the other thing I can do is plug it into there, but it's Wi-Fi. How come?
Yeah.
I don't know. So yeah, I was like, that's cute. I can get more done. I can get it done faster on my on this thing.
That's how I be sometimes with my videos. My videos seem easier for me to do on my phone. The editing and stuff. Be doing too much on it'd be slow on the computer.
Yes. So yeah, that's all I'm doing. That's all I wanted. Thank you. I think I finally got it. See how fast that was?
Oh. You know, through all that, Lydia still left some. She left some last time she was here in August. She left some pajamas and an earring. She got that this time, and she left a sweater that she had just bought when we went to Torrid. I'm like, girl, you leave something every time.
And you say that, I'm thinking I still have a shirt that she left over here.
She's like that girl who, leaves something so everybody knows she was there. I told her, I was like, you always leave something. Then she came this time and forgot her pajamas. I was like, you good, because you forgot pajamas when you were here the last time, so you got some here.
There you go.
It worked out.
Hey,
bye, you sugar. In the bushes. All right, girl.
While at work. Yeah. Okay. Layers. There. That's all I wanted. Done. Make it. Why was it that complicated?
Yeah, tomorrow we're gonna be talking a little bit on my live about the 12 days of Christmas. So everybody, be watching for it.
Why was I thinking about just today? Because before I went live, I let Kodak outside and I was in the car and I was like, we should be hearing something about 12 days of Christmas. Let's hear soon.
Yeah. Yeah. I'll talk briefly about it tomorrow, and it starts on Monday, so on my channel. So,
Okay. See,
mhm.
I know. I'm not the only one that was like, it's about that time.
It is about that time. Like, that's why I gotta get myself right, because
y'all gonna cut up. Period.
probably. But
Probably.
it'd be exhausting showing up every night for 12 days on different channels.
Yeah.
It'd be exhausting. And then people in different time zones. So we, adjusting to that.
And them
So
lives
yeah.
don't be just an hour.
No. No. I think I have a couple of them that are 3 hours behind us. And maybe a couple that are an hour. Yeah.
That's not. This is not an Explorer. Why does it say Explorer? You have an Explorer.
Who does?
You do.
No.
Cricket Explorer.
Oh, that's what that is? Oh, it is. You're right. I'm like,
Because it's like connect, because it's a new phone, so it's like connect. Okay, yeah, I got to connect it. Fine. But then it was talking about connect your Explorer. No, that's not right. That's weird. So here she go. She cutting up again. Maker. It's a Cricut Maker. And the thing is, I'm signed into my account, so it should just pull up my Cricut. I was watching something. Somebody was like, I'm going to get a Cricut. Don't do it. Don't.
It come in handy.
You're right. I feel like it comes in handy. It is, it's very
Especially
nice.
when we want to make a quick shirt or something.
But sometimes it don't be quick. That's the thing. I feel like it'd be, yeah. 1, 2, 3, blah, blah, blah. And then here you are an hour later, Cricut want to act weird.
That's true. Very true. I need to. I feel like I got a tote in the basement with some of my vinyl in it.
So I'm not doing this all night. I'm not doing this all night. I wonder if up here. I'm just going to delete it and start over. Trying to connect the Bluetooth part of it.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just going to delete it and start over. There we go. There we go. Yep. Okay. I had to delete it.
And it's probably, how long has it been since you've used your Cricut?
It's been about 3 months because I made a cup for Marcus's daughter. I already had the cup, so I just did her name real quick. So it's been about 3 months.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Okay. All right, I'm not doing this because it's talking about set up a new machine again after I did all that, even though it was already set up. Like I literally saw it with my eyeballs. I'm going to bed.
Look, that's how I feel. This pressure is coming on.
I
I
was
think
just
I
about
need
to
to
say,
take
you
some
look like
medicine.
you're about to fall out. Your eyes look heavy.
They are. I feel like I
Everybody
need
tell
to get
Gina good
some.
night.
Good night, y'all. I do need to get in bed and take some medicine, take my butt to bed. Good night, everybody.
Good night, Gina. I hope you feel better.
Me too, because I actually have to get up and go get my hair done in the morning. That's gonna be interesting.
Are you going? You said you said you was gonna take some medicine.
I'm about to take it right now.
Okay. All right. Hope you
Good
feel
night.
better. Check in the morning.
Okay.
Okay. Bye bye. All right, y'all. And I'm not about to keep you because I'm not doing anything, and what I had planned on doing ain't working. So like we're gonna have to do some scissors and paper or something because it ain't working. So I appreciate y'all. Where's my thing? So if you don't know, I have not been live for a really long time. I have not posted any videos. Life has been lifing in a good way though. Not stressed or anything like that, but life has been lifing. So I've just been busy. I have not been in the kitchen canning or anything, which I need to get in the kitchen and can. I need some vegetable broth badly. I need some other smaller things. So I just ain't had time. But I do have some days off coming up towards the end of the month. So my birthday's in a couple weeks. So around that time, I have some days off. I think I got 2 weeks off. So maybe I'll squeeze in a random live throughout the day or something. I don't know. Just depending on what's going on here at the house. But I'm going to get off of here. And all y'all have a good night. Thank you for popping up and just sitting here while we do nothing. Bye-bye.